Another touchdown! Another touchdown! Another touchdown! Jerry Rice!
I can only see the football. I can't hear the crowd, and I just try to make the catch.
I got to the gym today before work, forgot it was Labor Day. The gym was closed. I had 40 minutes. What do? So I went to the park, I got the cleats out of the trunk, and I said to myself, I'm going to honor Jerry Rice. So without anyone throwing me the ball, but I was wearing receiving gloves anyway, I just ran pass routes, 10 and 15-yard outs, digs, comebacks, goes, stutter goes, slant goes, Z routes, post corners, all of them for 30 minutes. Jerry, thanks for the inspiration. Here's how we repay you.
16th pick in the first round. Receiver, Jerry Rice, Mississippi Valley.
And wide receiver from Mississippi Valley State, number 80, Jerry Rice.
No other place I'd rather be right now. It's going to be a good day. I can feel it.
His name is Jerry Rice. Come and get him. That's what Rice does so brilliantly and has done for so long.
Throws to the end zone. Caught. Jerry Rice. Touchdown 49ers. Across the middle, Jerry Rice. Touchdown. Montana to the end zone. It's a touchdown. Jerry Rice, number 5. Montana to throw. He wants the end zone. Rice has got it. Touchdown 49ers. There it is. 101.
And Jerry Rice scores the 125th touchdown of his career.
Throws right side, caught by Rice. Number 1,000 for San Francisco's Jerry Rice as he reaches another spectacular milestone.
And the record keeps climbing for Jerry Rice. Put it out in front is the incomparable Jerry Rice.
Spotlight, baby, is right here. Montana throwing long for Rice, and he makes the catch. Complete to Rice, into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers after bouncing off a defender.
Young to Jerry Rice. Touchdown San Francisco. Young throws. Jerry Rice. Touchdown. Rice making the catch, stretching and reaching. Touchdown San Francisco.
He is remarkable. I mean, that was a phenomenal catch.
150th of his career. Caught by Jerry Rice for the 200th touchdown of his career.
And Rice is there. And he's into the end zone. He's done it. Jerry Rice is the touchdown scorer of the century.
It's a trip, you know. We've watched football highlights our whole lives. If you saw the three of us during that, we're like, oh, because we got monitors right here. We're like, oh. No argument. The best wide receiver ever.
Yes,
by a long
absolutely.
shot. But is Jerry Rice the best football player ever?
Well, everybody's going to have an opinion, and arguably that means it's an argument, and it's one we'll have through the rest of the time. Now, for me, it's Jim Brown. I'm a Cleveland native. I grew up watching him, and, you know, the memory will fade from time to time, but that's my choice. But just to be in the top 2 or 3, that's where you want to be when you leave the game, because only 2 or 3 guys can do it. Jerry Rice is in there.
You know, before I answer the question, Stu, you're right on. As we're watching those replays, watching him is like a tutorial for wide receivers.
That's right.
And I'll tell you, every young wide receiver, if you're in Little League, high school, college, or even the National Football League, watch Jerry Rice. Look the ball in. You see the head moving right to the football, run through the ball, legs never stop moving.
That's right.
Just a real clinic on how to catch the football. Is he the greatest player ever? I say no. I believe, yes, he's the greatest wide receiver ever, but a wide receiver can't impact a game like a running back like Jim Brown or a quarterback like Joe Montana. But wow, I get goosebumps watching Jerry Rice play the game.
I believe he's the greatest player ever. That's my thing. I think he's the greatest player ever.
That's right.
Because you're right, wide receivers can't impact the game.
So how did
Except him.
How did he?
He did impact the game.
I hear you.
And I mean, just think about this: 22,895 receiving yards. That's over 13 miles. Dude caught over 13 miles, and like you said, and you mentioned it, you see a lot of wideouts running and then they dive.
Yes.
You never saw him dive.
He ran through every ball. He ran through every ball because you can cover the same distance and do it better if you just run through the ball.
He's full speed every time he's running. And I'm going to add this one little caveat because I say Jerry Rice is the greatest player of all time. 208 touchdowns. the object of the game, score a touchdown. He done did it 208 times.
More than everybody
That's good.
else.
Just saying. Here's a good argument. I'll take Jim Brown, Joe Montana, and Jerry Rice every day of the week. By the way, Jerry Rice will be on Cold Pizza tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. ESPN2. You will not want to miss it. Coming up next, it's preseason, but it's our version of Jacked Up. Tommy's